Hey, Claudette.
Good morning, Claudette. How are you, my love? Hope everything is good. It's nice and cool weather here in California. And I have Randy's Moon Valley Crafts with me today as my guest. And I have my jot form pinned up on top. So if you move or anything like that, just go ahead and upload, refill it. And I keep that in a file on my computer. So, and I only share the information of another reseller. If I have another reseller that asks me, I will share with that, but that's it. Otherwise, I don't share your information with anybody. And that's something we do as far as resellers, you know. And
Yep, I'm the guest.
Randy and I have 21 items today.
My back itches. I'm scratching.
Yep.
How are you doing, Claudette? Claudette's a great moderator.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. I love her. I'd like a.
Hi,
Moon. Hi, Moon. Hi, Nathan. How are you?
Oh, are we being rated?
Nathan, I haven't forgotten. We need to do a special together in honor of your aunt. I've just been like, I don't forget. I've just been busy because now I inherit three. There's three different ladies that I take to the doctor for appointments and stuff. And so if you don't know, but I no longer sell on Wednesdays.
Where's my email?
But I'm selling on. I'm going to try to fill my calendar for next month. I'm going to do Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. All three days are going to be 10 o'clock my time. So 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And Claudette it's always my, and I will be posting on my community page on my channel at the beginning of the month what my sales are going to be. And, hopefully sometimes they'll let me put who the guest is and sometimes not. But that's just on my site. So we have 6 people so far. We're going to wait a little bit. And today, after my sales, usually Dee from the Throw the Thrift comes on her channel. But starting next week, she will be only selling on the first and third Saturday of the month. So next week, because if you guys don't know, I have arthritis, and after 11 years, it acted up the other day, so my arm was in a sling. I left it in my room today. No. Hi, Cassandra. But it just depends. But next weekend, we'll be Randy and I, and we'll bring as much as we can. And if you guys are looking for something specific, send us an email. I have a lot of content.
I have all kinds of stuff. I have glass. Of course, I have jewelry. I have wearable jewelry lots. I have craft lots. I have bead making stuff, like to make jewelry. I have all kinds of that stuff. I've got CDs. I have some purses. I even have clothing. I decided, have you ever heard of One World? They're gorgeous tops. And back, Oh gosh, it's been at least 8 years or more. I bought a whole bunch of these gorgeous One World tops. I never wear them. They're just
Yeah,
sitting in my closet.
I'm gonna have a
So
clothing sale as well, but I'm waiting on my granddaughter because she's leaving tomorrow,
yeah, I
and
don't
we
have a
went to
lot,
lunch
but
yesterday.
I've got these beautiful tops that I need to find new homes for without giving them to Goodwill.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So I'm gonna make you big. You can continue talking and you know what's going on, and then we'll wait a little bit. And
Oh, going to just make me
but
cough.
me,
I tap dance too, but
no.
you can't
Meantime, you
tell.
can just say where you ship from, where you're gonna be. I know next week you're with me, and all that
Yes.
good stuff.
Well, hi, I am Randy, and my channel is Randy at Moon Valley Crafts. I also have an Etsy store by the name Moon Valley Crafts, all one word run together. And of course, my email is moonvalleycrafts@aol.com. I am in the middle of Missouri. I do my invoicing through PayPal. I do my shipping through Pirate Ship, and sometimes I can get a little better deal when I'm only shipping to half the country at a time. Now, what I've started doing is on my posted page on my channel, I put starting Sunday morning, I put what I'm doing for the rest of the week. And then the day of, I always enter the link for the auctions that I am going to be on. But every Thursday, you will find me with Becky at Becky's Vintage and More, and we go on at 8 o'clock Central. And what I've got going on, I do have another auction this afternoon with Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy, and he has Becky and Anitra, I Spy Queen, as his co-hosts. And then the following week, for the rest of the month, I will be next week. I will be Dawn and Teresa's member auction on Tuesday. Back with Becky on Thursday. Saturday, back with Maria. Monday, Dawn and Teresa again. Then on Tuesday, the 26th, I'll be doing the Janides Friends Selling with Friends, two old guys, and Janides do that. Becky on Thursday, and then a surprise auction on the 28th as well. And I'm not supposed to say who it is because she hasn't advertised yet. But that's what I'll be doing. If there's something that you like or you see, or there's something you want to see, email me for goodness sake. I love to hear from you because you never know what I've got lurking around this house. I might have something that you're looking for. So just, let me know about it. Oh, Moon, I don't do enough. I wanted, I need to do more. The more auctions, the better. My schedule is not full enough. I invoice on the weekend, so and that allows people to come during the week. And then I'll invoice on the weekend. I do not automatically hold boxes. I am glad to do so. What I generally do is pay as you go. So there are people that don't want a box coming every week. So what I will do is I'll invoice at the end of the week, allowing space for, somebody to go to multiple auctions. I will invoice them for those items only at the end of that week, but hold the items. And then every 2 weeks or once a month, then I can ship those items, and I don't bill for the shipping until at the end of the period. And if you want that kind of a setup, I'm glad to do that. So I'm pretty flexible. I know. I have got, well, you can see I got stuff all over the place, and I have two naughty kitties who are constantly getting into things, and I panic when I hear a crash because I never know what they're doing. So if you hear me go, "What are you doing?" That's in the room.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, we have 10 people, Randy. So if you want to Start through
all
your
right.
first 3 items. We'll
All
do
right.
3 items each.
I've got a variety of stuff. Some simple,
Yep.
some not so simple. So we're going to start out simple. So first thing is buy it now, $3. And this is just a gray silicone spoon rest. When I bought them, I got 2. I only need 1, but they're handy. Now, the silicone means it doesn't matter how hot something is. And so it's got that you put it sideways in the slot, and then you just throw it in the sink or the dishwasher and wash them off. So if anybody wants a silicone spoon rest, why, here we got one for $3. Yeah, they're pretty well indestructible.
And that's awesome because you can use more than one.
Yeah, I just don't have room for 2. And all
Yes.
I always have 3 utensils always sitting there by the side of the stove. I have a little
Mhm.
wooden fork because my husband likes to use the wooden fork for scrambling his eggs when he makes his own eggs. It doesn't scrape any pans. And then
Right.
I have a little plastic spatula, and then I have the big fish spatula. So those things are always out on my
Yep.
spoon rest. Yeah, good for paintbrushes too.
Hi,
Any
Sandra.
kind of,
Hi, Ashley. Hi,
because
everybody.
you could put them this way and then it would drip on that. So absolutely good for crafting.
Oh,
So
yes.
many things can be repurposed for not what they were
Yes.
intended for
Yes.
originally. Okay. All right. Enough of that one. My next item is a buy it now, $4. Does anybody have a little girl? This is 7 to 8 inches, and it's by Claire. Claire's is still going strong at the mall. And this is a
Mhm.
little gold tone teddy bear bracelet. Now, let's say you've got a young girl and 7 inches would be too big. If you've got the 2 little pliers, this is constructed where the links, see, are hooked to a jump ring. Those jump rings can be opened. So what you could do is you could simply remove 1 or 2 links, keep the jump rings, keep the little bears, make the bracelets small enough for them to wear, but as they grow, you add a bear back until you get back to the original length. It's a great Christmas stuffer, stocking stuffer. He's in good shape. It's really heavy gold tone. It doesn't look like it's ever been worn. But always check jewelry. Usually it's only the fine metal jewelry like gold or silver where they actually weld the jump rings. On all the costume jewelry, it's unusual for it to be welded. And so if you're just clever, hi Skylar, you can
Hi,
remove
Skylar.
open jump rings and you can tweak things, either extend them with jump rings at the clasp or remove links to make something fit differently. So there's Mr. Teddy. And then the last thing is just a buy it now, $3 for choice. These are just funny. I got my hands on these things and they're just funny. So your choice is of these stretch bracelets with these big hole beads. And one has got butterflies and one has got puppy paws.
And that's still $3?
Yep.
Okay.
Buy it now choice. But you know what? If somebody wanted both of them, I'd sell both for $4. Oh, not frog, puppy paws. Butterflies or puppy paws. I just want them to find homes.
Randy, if nobody claims them, I'll take both. those two
Oh, okay.
to my granddaughter for $4.
I'll do that.
Yep. She's coming up in September for her birthday because she's leaving tomorrow for college, but she loves that kind of stuff. So
Well, that's great. And I discovered that many of the auctions that I do currently sell at, they're not as, this is not the kind of thing they want. But
yeah,
I got them to be flexible because there's all range of things.
yes,
So we're just going to count that down as sold to you, Maria.
you're welcome.
And that is my 3.
All right. Thank you, Randy.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, everyone. Bear with me. If you don't know, I have arthritis from an old job that I used to have. And after 11 years, it's been acting up to the point where last weekend, I was in a sling. I don't have the sling with me right now. I took it off, left it in my room. But what hurts the most is when it's right here underneath, and then I feel like I have a golf ball where sometimes it's hard for me to bend my arm. But I'm going back to my regular doctor next week, and maybe they'll send me to a bone doctor. I think it's called an orthopedic. Okay. And coming up after today, my sales are going to be this Thursday, the August 21st. I'm here with Jennifer from The Dark Side, Becky from Becky's Vintage and More, and I. And my sales on my channel, whether it's during the week or on the weekend, it's always 10 o'clock in the morning Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. After that, I'll be back this weekend, a week from today, with Randy. And then on August the 26th, I'll be friends selling with friends, and I think I'm in the morning at 11:30 my time, Pacific. And then after that, I'll be back on the weekend, August the 30th. And if you're new to my channel, on the last Saturday of the month, I have a clearance sale. That means whatever didn't sell during the month, I lower the prices and lots of bargains. Okay. Also, my regular sales is the very first Monday of each month. I sell with John Lucas, and he's my friend to the south. And then the first Saturday of the month, I do a double date. So what this means is that Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy, Becky's Vintage and More, and I, we sell together. We sell together on my channel at 10 o'clock in the morning, my time, Pacific. And then at 3 o'clock Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, I join Aaron and his ladies, which is Anitra, Becky of Vintage and More, and Aaron and I. Okay. And then because I no longer sell on Wednesdays, I have a friend that's going to school, and she's offered to sell with me on Thursdays in the morning. And so if you guys want to sell with me, if you're new and you want to, join me, or, I've been there, I've been new. This is my 5th year on here. And yes, I should have already been at 1,000, but when you have health issues, you come first. But I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I don't know what else. I ship from Northern California. I use Pirate Ship for shipping and PayPal for invoicing. Now, with this said, I'm going to invoice either tonight or tomorrow. Hi, George. Welcome in. there's certain people that want me to hold the box, and I will do it. But there's some people that I will not do it because they want me to hold the box and they just keep building a box. And then all of a sudden, I have to go to a bigger box. So once I send you the invoice, that means that you need to pay it. Once you get the invoice, you need to pay it, and then I'll start another box once you pay for that box. I come to the realization that I think it works better for everybody, because the more I more add to the box, it's going to become more heavier and more pricier. So to be fair with everybody is I usually tell everybody, once you get my invoice, and if you don't get an invoice from me from the sales that I've had this week and today, by next week, my email is on the screen. Please let me know. I know some people, they don't care. They're not in a rush, but I have a small house, and sometimes it's, I right now behind me, I'm going to paint that wall a different color because I was going to change it and put back the other cabinet, the white one. But I just noticed this morning that it's like, hi, 710. I need to paint that wall a different color because it's still white, and it's still like, if I go like that, and it's like, but all the stuff that I got back there in that cabinet, pretty much all that stuff, that's just my collectibles. But like I said before, if you guys have, like Randy was saying, we have all kinds of content. I have Homeco lighthouses that I'm letting go. I have stuff that I used to collect and doesn't collect anymore. One of the items I have here today, and it just if you're looking for something, maybe I don't have it, maybe Randy does, or maybe somebody else that I know. No, and I usually tell everybody, this isn't just about me. There's room for everybody, and we all bring different things to the table. Like where I live, I don't find fancy smashy glass, but I am gonna go thrifting sometime next month with a friend of mine that I've been gonna start taking to the doctor. She has some friends that live in Sonora, and I'm gonna drive her car up there, and we're gonna go thrifting, and also we're gonna have a whole day over there, and go thrifting and go to antique stores and all that good stuff. And with that said, I'm gonna start my first item. Okay. And my first item is this Indiana glass basket weave textured bowl. It's 9 inches in diameter and 3 inches tall. This is something I've sold one. There was one left. I don't have any use for this. I already checked with my daughters. So this is just going to be a bath now of $3. Buy it now, $3. Okay. There is a little flea bite right here, but it's on the outside. My friend has one of these, and she, I was at her house having lunch the other day, and she made a Jello tiered, like layered Jello dessert, and it looks really cute on here. So $3. I paid a lot more than that, but if somebody is interested, it's nice and smooth on the inside. Okay. And I believe that's the only flaw, with just that little flea bite, because the rest is perfect. Where did it go? It was right here. Okay. And it's on the outside. Okay.
Okay, I'm giving you guys an opportunity because I won't bid against anybody, but by gosh, if you guys don't jump in, I will.
Okay, sold to Randy. Thank you, Randy. And Moon Chase, when you're talking about vintage art, the only thing I have right now is the paint by number. One has the Siamese cat, the other one has a giraffes that I picked up. I think from an estate sale, but it's the canvases are still there. And I think the paintbrush, the colors, the paints are still there, but some of the stuff is missing. So if you're interested, let me know, and you can have both at a great price. That's the only thing I have in art right now. Okay, my next item. This is going to be a bat now of $4. This is a Neo Brody compote or pedestal. This is something that I've had. I've had this stuff, I would say at least 5 years. I just came across some stuff in a box that I forgot I had from 2015. This is 5 inches in diameter, 6 inches tall. And it does say Neo Brody Studio like watercolors tints. Yeah, these are watercolors, Moon. And there's brushes. When Randy is her turn, I'll go get it and show it to you. If it's something you want, because I do not paint. I do not do that. Okay. So if somebody is interested, it's a very pretty, and there's no chips, no cracks, no flea bites, no nothing. It's a pedestal, and it's $4. Buy it now. Okay. I've used it at Christmas time. Put a candle in here, or sometimes you can put other things in here, fairy lights or whatever. But if no interest, I will pass on that.
No, we're not passing. I am going to get in so much trouble today.
Thank you, Randy. Sold to.
Come on, speak up, people. What do you want to see? What you want? What you want?
Yeah, really. Okay. My third item, and I'm just jumping all over the place. This is going to be a starting bid of $8. Oh, hi, Swamp Picker. This is going to be a starting bid of $8.
A cousin.
I had jewelry lot. This is going to be a starting bid of $8, number 18. And this is the last of my creamers that I had in my collection. I used to have a whole big collection. I didn't even realize, but according to my research, this is a Homer Laughlin Orbit Creamer and the burnt orange. It says burnt orange or Morocco from the 70s. Okay. Okay. It's very pretty. I've had it for a long time. I used to have in my kitchen a whole 2 shelves of nothing but my creamers. This is in excellent condition. Okay. And this is it. This is the only one. It just came from my collection that I used to have. I didn't even realize that I got 2, but 1 got sold. So this is the only one I have left. But if there's no interest, I will pass. Claudette, so this is it's the only one. But what I was saying, this came from my collection. I used to have a big creamer collection. I think I had like 20 or 30 creamers. Okay, different types. But if there's no interest, I will pass. And we're going back to Randy. Hi, Alfonso.
Okay, I was pulling some extra things, John. Hi, Alfonso. I promise you jewelry lots coming up. Okay, wasn't on my schedule, but I'll put them in. Alrighty, do we have any ephemera collectors out there? What I've got first is a starting bid of $12. Now, these are Arm and Hammer bird trading cards from 1925. So apparently Arm and Hammer would have these birds in their packages. There are 8 of them. So that's still less than $2 a card. And see, here's the backs. They were produced, let's see, who were they produced by? Church and Dwight Company. They're the useful birds of America. So we have the red-breasted grosbeak. We have the, oh, come on, cedar waxwing, bluebird, scissor-tailed flycatcher, purple martin, downy woodpecker, kingbird, and belted kingfisher. Now, I've actually seen a bluebird where I used to live, and we were on a little gravel road, and we drive down the road, and there was a bluebird that would get up and fly away when the cars would go by. So I've seen a real bluebird. And then one of our neighbors, when I was a kid, had purple martin houses because they're really, you want to get rid of mosquitoes, you get get the right kind of house for the purple martins, and they will eliminate your mosquito problem. So anyway, 8 of these, starting bid $12. These are antique. You can look, and here's the thing, you can look them up. Anything I show, I'll give you enough time. And let's say you go and Google it and then come back later and said, hey, I want those. That's fine. I encourage people to look things up because I look them up first. And I don't base what I ask on what they're selling for online. I ask what reasonable over and above what I put into purchasing. So there are those. Now, the next thing I've got is another vintage item, ephemera, starting bid $12. Now, what this is, these are paper dolls. Now, usually they're in a book. The paper dolls are by somebody called Tom Tierney Dover. And usually they are in a book and you would cut them out. These have already been cut out. And what they are JFK, Jackie and the Kids from the 1990s. So they've already cut them out and they're already on these nice boards. So there they are. Here are the kids. And they actually give you 2 versions. They give you John Jr. as a baby and also as a toddler. And there's Carolyn. And there's even their dog. So that you get that. More clothing. They even have wigs and hats. And these are probably based on outfits that they once wore. Here's the hairdo. And you remember, and here's John Jr. as a toddler, and that is their horse, Macaroni. They had a horse at the White House, a pony named Macaroni. Here's to some state dinner or gala affair, tux and beautiful gown. Here's more of John Jr. baby outfits, Carolyn outfits, Jackie. This is being a little casual. There's President Kennedy in casual and John Jr. fishing. Jackie with gorgeous dresses. Now remember, this was in the 60s. I was 12 when he was shot. Halloween. Looks like summer wear. You know, Jackie rode horses. So did the kids. Another beautiful formal outfit. And last, this formal outfit. Any interest? I wasn't able to read the thing. Yeah, I wish that they had been in the original book, but you know, you can't help what people do, okay? Somebody went ahead and punched him out. But they're protected, though. I haven't tried taking his clothes off of him. Ooh, you want to see JFK in his shorts? Let's look. See? And they're a sturdy. What songs do those record? Paper Doll. I'm lost. Anyway, there's JFK in shorts, swimming shorts. And there's the signature of the man that put it together, Tom Tierney. Yeah, these are paper dolls. They're collectible paper dolls. Yeah, and they are neat ephemera because they record the family. All right, no interest in that. That's fine, but you never know. You never know who is going to be interested. So I like to bring things. And then what did I have? Oh, yes. Okay. So my son was married to someone for, 18 years, and she upped and left him. And for one Christmas, they gave me something that I've never used. I'm never going to use. It's a wonderful product. And why should I keep it around hanging, taking up space? So starting bid, $10. This is an all-in-one box. Never been used. It's still got the original seal on it. I've never opened it. So you've got a mini grill, a little mini waffle maker, a little mini omelet maker, and a little mini donut maker. All four of these mini things. Now, these are perfect for dorm rooms, small kitchen, campers. You know, if somebody wants waffles, you can pull out and make little waffles. My mother made pancakes. She made little, what we call silver dollar pancakes, which were a small pancake, not the great big huge ones. So, and you can look up what these dang things cost. A lot more. All in one. You can use them one at a time. Now, see, the omelet one would be fun. The little mini waffle maker, if I used anything, I'd use the mini waffle maker. and you could make little donuts, and you could make like cake donuts. That would be fun. Ooh, I bet you could put pancake batter in the cake donut one. And the little grill one would be fun for making these are things that kids can use. They're nonstick cooking surface. And you can make, do you know you can make desserts with bread? Like take the waffle maker and you put what used to be a special thing. You take a piece of bread, you put it down, and then you spread like jam or something in the middle, or maybe a fruit filling. Put another piece of bread on top, butter the bread, the sides that touch the grill, put it in the waffle maker, and you have just made a hot pocket of dessert. There's all kinds of intriguing things you can do with these. I need to find it a new home. It's just taking up space on my shelf. But if there's no interest, that's fine. Look them up. This is a deal. And that's my 3. Back to Maria.
Oh, Moon wants it.
Oh, Moon. Yeah, it's perfect. Moon, it is yours. Now, be honest, they're selling for $25.
All right,
okay,
Moon.
yay.
Like I promised, this is going to be back now $4. And if you don't like it, that's okay. The boxes, I mean, this is how I found it. Okay. So the first one, you get this, and it's got the 3 canvases in there. The box itself, and it's by Craft Master, but it does have the colors. And then you have the big one. This one has not been touched at all. And then you have another one here, and these are all paint by number. And then they started painting this one a little bit. Okay. But there's no brushes in here. So on this first one, it's just a box, the 3 canvases, the 3 panels, and the paints. Okay. And this is from this is number 12907. And this is from 1972. Craft Master, Toledo, Ohio. That's the first one. Let me set this here. And then the second one, which is my favorite. My mom used to have.
What was the price on that first one?
Huh?
Well, I didn't miss the price of the first one.
They're both starting bid $4 for both. You're getting both.
Starting bid what?
Because I don't, $4 for both.
Okay. Starting bid for both.
Yes. The second one is this Siamese cat. And my mom used to have a figurine back in the 70s. It looked just like that. Okay. The box itself, it's beautiful. And it's a 9x12 the size. But you have all these other ones back here. Maybe you have a collection and you're missing this one. So starting bid $4. Okay. And this is Siamese number 11606. And it says the frame's not included, which I knew that. This one, here's the colors. And I'll send all this. And then there was, back in the day, you could order more stuff. And here's another little order thing. And then there's another paper here. And on this one, whomever had to start painting, but they didn't stop. And I have George for $4. So I'm going to put everything back the way it was. And George, I don't think you bought from me before. I've seen you in the chat. But if you can do me a favor, on the top of the chat, I have my my jet form. So
I also have his information.
Okay.
George is a good customer of mine.
Awesome. Okay. So, and I will shrink wrap this and send it. I'd probably be invoicing, like I said, either tonight or tomorrow. Okay. But I have George for 4. Anybody wants to come in for 5 or more? Okay. Otherwise, I will do a countdown of 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And sold. Whoops. I don't know why it's not showing. George. I appreciate you, George. It makes me very happy that I found it. That I found a good home for it. Okay. Alrighty. My next item, let me move this out of the way. Yeah, I'll leave it there. My next item is going to be, I'm going to go back from the beginning. Okay. My next item is, this is a Giants mug with Will Clark. Okay. Randy, Moon has a message for you.
Oh, sure. I'd be glad to, Moon.
This is going to be a starting bid of $3, and it's number 1. And it's Will Clark, and this is from Sports Nostalgia, Rookie Ball. This is stuff that was my granddaughter. She had a collection, but now she's going to college, and she wanted me to put it on make her some money. So this is going to be a starting bid of $3 for Will Clark. Okay. And there's no chips, no cracks. Excellent condition. You know, and it has his signature on the side. Okay. And it is it's 4.5 inches tall and 3.25 inches in diameter. But if there's no inches, I will pass. And then my third item, I have another mug, and this is the world's greatest mom, made in Korea. 1983. Hi, Aaron. Okay. This is very cute. And this is going to be a starting bid of $2, number 3. Number 13. Starting bid $2, number 13. Stuff that's got to go. So if you have a great mom for a birthday, Mother's Day, Mother's already passed this year, but there's always next year. Okay. And if there's no interest, make sure you give me a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to Randy, please do so. We have 22 people in the house. Thank you, guys. And we're going back to Randy.
All righty. I was playing with my goods. Okay. First item is buy it now, $5. Now, I think this is a bracelet. It's a size 8. I think it's good for guys. This is stainless steel. Now, what this reminds me of is, see, I watch a lot of Chinese drama, fantasy things on YouTube. I love them. And this reminds me of the cloud motif that you often see on Chinese furniture, jewelry. It's a stainless steel, 8 inches, but it's a neat link. So if you're a lady that wears a size 8, that might be of interest, or for a guy, just $5. It's very different. You're not going to see a whole lot of other people running around with this. Ah, Moon snapped it up. Okie dokie. Congratulations.
Aaron, I just turned you blue because I didn't realize you weren't blue.
Okay. Now, this next is my favorite. Starting bid $10, but it's worth it. Who likes butterflies? 18 inches. This is a big curb link. See? Big curb link, but the curb turns into pave with a butterfly. Now, here's another trick. See, the butterfly is hooked to a jump ring. Jump ring can be opened. Butterfly can be carefully removed. Then you could wear just the chain. Put the butterfly on something else, or put it back on for a different effect. $18 inches. But you can make it, I mean, you got room to mess with it. But it's just so neat because you've got the regular chain and then it goes all pave. And there's the butterfly. Good construction. Don't know who in the world made it. Why do these really neat things are no-name jewelry? I just think it's neater than the dickens. And like I said, you can remove the butterfly. Now, wouldn't the chain itself be killer? See, little jump ring, real easy to open. So if you like a touch of bling, here we go. You could put the butterfly on a neck wire or a smaller chain, wear it as a pendant, so you basically can get 2 pieces of jewelry out of this. Any interest in my butterfly? No interest. I can't get rid of this butterfly. Dang it. Okay. I still got more bling. Starting bid $5. Who likes Hello Kitty? 24 inches. So my Hello Kitty is on a, come on, is on a 24-inch simple chain. But look, more bling. So we got a blingy Hello Kitty with little pink rhinestone bow. Again, no maker. Don't know who made it. Now you could put it on You
Randy,
could,
I'll be right back.
okay, you could take it off this chain. You could put it on a smaller chain. You could put it on a neck wire. I suppose if you wanted a big charm on a bracelet, you could do that too. But come on, $5 for blingy Hello Kitty. And you know I got to tap dance till Maria comes back. I think a little girl would love this. Man, little girls love bling. The chain might not be appropriate, but you could put it on a different chain. You could make it into a purse charm. Just put it on one of those little doohickeys. You know, there's so many things that you can do this. I watch a lot of those channels, John. I watched QVC religiously. HSN, Shop NBC, Jewelry Television. I watched them people sell jewelry. And I thought, I could do that. But they all live weird places like Florida or, you know, Pennsylvania, stuff like that. There's nothing here in the middle of Missouri. Otherwise, let me tell you, I would be online selling stuff, even if it is odd hours of the day or night. Well, and here's my thing. I know when I'm looking at jewelry, I want to know everything about it. You want to know what it's made of. No names, but some people just dangle something up and go, look, it's a necklace, buy it. You know, they want to know, is it glass? Is it plastic? Is it new? Is it old? Is it silver tone? You know, what is it made of? Does it have history? Is there a maker? I feel that the more informed you are about a product, that you know, the less likely you are to be disappointed if you purchase it and get it home. So, okay. Maria's not back. So I'll go ahead with something else. I didn't have a chance. Hold on. You know me, I like to weigh my jewelry lots. And I didn't have time, but I can quickly do it. And we'll just sneak in a few. Okay. That one's weighed. This one. Okay, there's one. Ooh, this one's going to be heavy. Okie doke. Let me put that away. So, Maria's not back yet. So what I have here.
I'm here.
Oh, you're back. Okay, good. I was gonna do something else, but you got back.
You can go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. Since John asked, and I know George likes these too. So these are buy it now. So have your fingers ready. Okay. No posting a bid until after Claudette puts it in. So this is a wearable lot. 29 pieces. It weighs 1 pound, 13.2 ounces. It is $5. Now these are older costume pieces. Not much bling in here. You've got shell. You've got faux pearls. You've got acrylic. $5. But these are all wearable pieces. I think I see some stone. No, that's, yeah, there's hematite. I hate hematite. I'll be honest. There's some cute little pieces that are kid friendly. This is I think that's a religious kind of, I mean, that's a mother and child pendant.
Come on, guys. That's a good price.
What's this one? Ooh, there's a heart. But this is a wearable lot, but this is costume. No, knowing. Oh, I can open some stuff up. I can do that, John. Although John, John, I'll be. Joe Bud snuck in. John, there, I've got one at the end that is really more up your line. But look, I got.
It's already sold.
Full pearls, but Joe Bud's, and it had a vintage old plastic cameo. I'll be honest, I'll not pretend I don't know what it is. But Joe Bud's got it. Oh, I know, George. I may not have any blingy. Oh, George, I'll tell you a little secret. I just had a big old batch of stuff from somebody that was free. And I have handpicked some very blingy bits and pieces for you as a gift. So when you get your box, you will be getting some bling. So I'll mark Joe Bud's on here. Okay, that's sold to Joe Bud's. Now, I have another wearable costume. This one has not much bling. It's not what I would call bling, but it's all wearable. 26 pieces. No, I'm sorry. I added to it 33 pieces. 1 pound, 7.5 ounces, $5. These are the neatest bracelets. They're made from sea beads. There's a blue one and a gold one. I'll open it up. I'll open it up. Aha! Stephanie jumped in, but I'll open it up. So let me pull out.
I'm showing George first.
Oh, yes, you're right. George was in first. So, like, here's some Paua shell. This is a necklace that actually, oh, look, there's an earring. This was a necklace that my mother got out west. It is not silver, but it is meant to look like silver. Blue beads. This one has earrings. There's an earring. This one even has some rings. Nine West. And that one's Stephanie's. Okay, the next one is the good one. And that's the one you'll be running after, John. Because I geared it more for you, to tell you the truth.
Sometimes that's true, Patty Rose.
Well, and it's not really a mystery, but now one more. This is wearable, but it's branded. Okay? Every piece is a name brand. There's Liz Claiborne in here. There's pins, there's bracelets, there's necklaces, a little bit of bling, There's some statement necklaces, but JJ, every piece in here is branded. So this is 2 pounds, 4.9. It is $20 for 25 pieces, but that's still a buck, less than a buck a piece. And I'll pull out some of the things. See, you got a little bit of bling, but this is good sellable. This is sellable. All very sellable. So we've got
Patty Rose.
Oh, Patty Rose snuck it in. Ooh, who's this? This is Sugar Fix. Oh, look at this. I love this necklace. Who is this?
Congratulations, Patty Rose.
This was a good one. Who is this? Oh, this is Premier Design. All right. Oh, and this was a pin, Liz Claiborne pin. All right.
All right, guys.
I will mark that for Patty Rose. And back to you.
Thank you. All right, guys. I don't know if you guys remember back in the 70s and the 80s, spongeware. I used to have my whole kitchen used to be spongeware. I sold most of my stuff, but the other day when I was cleaning out a box, I came across 4 pieces. So this is going to be a starting bid of $5. And it is number 20. So you'd have the spoon rest, and these are all by Jay. The good stuff. Okay, so you have this. The only thing that I'm keeping is the Corel plates that match. So, but this is a cute little thing you can have on the table. I used to have it on a little tray. You have the little napkin holder. And this is also by Jay. Okay. Then you'd have the salt and pepper shaker. And they're by Jay, and they have the plastic stoppers on there. Okay. So you get all 4 pieces. Starting bid of $5. Okay, and they're in excellent condition. I don't think I even used this. I think I used the salt. Okay. So it's very, very cute. Very nice. And I'll just, if somebody is interested, it's already has its box. So if you guys don't know, I recycle the boxes if they're in good condition. But this box was like, this was from December, probably the first year when I started selling. Because like I said, I came across this stuff from 2015. But if there's no interest, I will pass. Okay. And then my next item is this Pyrex Grip and Pour. It's vintage. This is the first time in my lifetime since 1968 that I saw one of these. My aunt had one, and in the morning, she would have me pour juice in there, fresh squeezed orange juice. Okay, I think this is the Crazy Spring Blossom or Crazy Daisy. It does say Pyrex on here with capital letters.
Also great for keeping cold water in the fridge.
Yeah, Corning, New York. You know, all the information is right here on the site. I did pay up for it, and it doesn't hurt my feelings if nobody picks it up. But this is going to be a starting bid of 15. Okay. I lowered the price because I had looked at the wrong thing. So I've lowered the price to starting bid of 15. And this is holds 1.5 quarts. It does have the plastic lid, but it's in excellent condition. And it's the kind that, you know, it's just,
Tea jug,
yeah,
lemonade.
yeah. And it's beautiful. I just love it. Okay.
You can make the tea in there. You can make sun tea with that.
Yes. Yep. So this will be starting bid of $15, and it's number 2. But if there's no interest, I will pass. I love it because it makes that swoosh seal. So you know you have a good seal. And for my item, my next one, it is a it's a, I think when it's a pitcher, it has a handle. This is more like a carafe. For my third item, this is going to be a bite now of $4, number 9, and this is textured bottle, and it's from Canada. It says Canada right there.
That's pretty. It's kind of a blue, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Like a bluish green tint. Yeah, very pretty. It did come with a cork, and if you guys want it, I can put it on there, but the cork is for something else.
Oh, but you could get one of those, like they, like on a liquor bottle. They have the
Yeah.
dispenser tops with the little pour spout. You could put oil in that for the kitchen
Yes.
with a pour spout.
And this is about 10.5 inches tall. Very pretty. And the texture is like leaves. Very cute. Okay. I don't see any interest on that. And then my next item is going to be, this is going to be a bat now of $2. And you get, for $2, you get 4 shot glasses. You have one that's clear. And I know there's people out there that collect this stuff. So this is to be a bat now, $2. That's a quarter. That's 50 cents each. Okay. So you have the clear one. You have this one that's from the National D-Day Memorial, Bedford, Virginia, USA. There was a member of our family that used to collect shot glasses, and his dad made him a little shelf that had little holes in it, and I think he had like 50 or so. Okay, then you have this one from, says Cheers, and it has 1/2 ounce, 1 ounce, 1.5 ounce, and then liters. Very, very cute. And then the last one, I think this was a memo, like a thing from a wedding. It says, "Take a shot. We tied the knot." It's very cute. Okay. So you get all 4 of them, buy it now at $2. Number 11. But if there's no interest, I will pass. And this is I'm going to go back to good morning.
Hi, Becky. There's my partner in crime.
Yep. I'll take a shot. Oh, okay. So you want the shot glasses, Robin?
She might be saying a joke.
Oh, okay. Let me know, Robin.
Robin has a sense of humor and will say things which are perfectly fine, but sometimes it can get one in trouble while bidding. I've gotten in the same trouble. Okay.
That's okay.
Everything is stuff you're not used to me showing. Buy it now, $4 for choice.
That's okay, Robin. Thank you.
That's not a problem, Robin. So for choice. Now what I've got here, this is a twill. This is choice one. It's black with flowers. It's a handbag or shoulder bag because you can adjust the buckle and make it a long shoulder bag. And it's not branded, very utilitarian. It's got a zippered pocket, or not zipper, but a latch pocket in the front. And let's see, I think that's big enough for a cell phone. Yeah, cell phone fits in that front pocket. Okie doke. And then it's zippered up, zipper in the top, no more pockets inside. I don't think it's ever been used. Its dimensions are 11 by 8, so 11 across, 8 deep, and 3 inches wide. So that's choice one for $4. The second choice is a piece that I've had forever. I don't even know where the heck I got it. It is also a twill material, and it is kind of like a backpack tote. So it's got straps that you could wear it as a backpack. It's got a hook for hanging it, and in the front it's like a drawstring tote. It's got a flap. And it also has in the front a zippered section, which also will fit a phone. And I just love the colors. But it's just talk about a good beach bag. This is great for going to the beach, going to the park. It could be a diaper bag. It's just this is not a go out camping, okay? That ain't it. But it's a good, if you're let's say you're going to go to the amusement park, or you're going to go thrifting, anything like that. These are great. Both of them are great pieces. This is especially good for thrifting because you can crumple it up and keep it small, and then open it up. You can get a lot of stuff in this one. And carry it by the handles or wear it, whatever. So there are those choice. Any interest in my choices? Exactly, Claudette. There's so many uses for these, but I never used something like this. So it's just been hanging in my closet for decades. Decades, people. I think this is from the 90s or 80s. Any interest? Okay. No interest. Stop. Okay. Put them aside. Next item. Buy it now, $4. Now this is a little wallet that grew up wanting to be Vera Bradley, but it's not. So this is a brown background, and it has green and teal blue flowers quilted. Dimension wise, it is 7 by 4 by 1. It will hold a cell phone. So inside this, on one side, you've got the place for ID and credit cards and phone. And the other side is divided, like for receipts, for dollars, other ID. And it's just a very simple little wallet. $4. Great gift. Any interest? Put my notes in it. Okay, passing on that. And my last one is a twofer. This is buy it now, $7. This is another piece that grew up wanting to be Vera Bradley, but isn't. But it's a lovely burgundy quilted bag with paisley on it. And they're kind of a green paisley, green and gold. It's a good size bag. Let me find my notes. This would be a good diaper bag, people. Or just a going places bag. So this one is 10.5 across, 9 inches deep, and 6 inches wide. It can be also a shoulder bag. It adjusts. And oh, what's this? It has a friend. So inside this bag is a coin purse wallet. So it opens up, places for cards, ID. You can even hide stuff in there. Put your money. And the other side is a coin purse, and it even has a penny in it. Inside, you have got one zipper and one little. Now, back in the old days, ladies would keep a little mirror in that pocket. That's where we keep the mirror. And this is roomy. Look, this is the bottom. Like I said, this would be a great diaper bag, another good thrifting bag to put the little breakables in there that you don't trust them with. Very well constructed. It's all double quilted inside. Good construction. Not much use on it at all. And then it also has these little side, like for a water bottle or a baby bottle or the phone. You've got that. And then it's got in the front, this lifts up and you've got 2 sections here to keep stuff like keys or your wallet. Just a good utilitarian bag. And you can bring this down to make it a short strap or a long strap. Any interest? Wonderful diaper bag without looking like a diaper bag. Don't you hate diaper bags that look like diaper bags? This is also a good, the kids are going to grandma's overnight. You could stuff jammies and toys in this and new clothing, the next day's clothing. Although don't kids always come back in the same clothes? So it's a great little overnight bag too.
And the good thing about that is you can wash it, put it in the washing machine.
Yep. It's washable. Definitely washable. There was and this one does have a maker. Let me find it. It is manufactured by Jordan Accessories. So Jordan, Jordan, New York City Accessories.
Okay, Claudette, thank you.
No problem, Claudette. Any interest? These are great pieces. But that's okay. I'll set it aside. Think about it. If you want it later, you know where to get hold of me. On to Maria, and I'll be glad to enter for you while Claudette is away.
All right, guys, thank you. For my next item, this is going to be just a buy it now. I got bought this to put something in here, but it's too tall. So this is just going to be a buy it now. It's a $1 number 3. And it's very cute. It is not vintage, it's modern, but I just love the colors. And this is 5 inches tall. And then the opening diameter is like 1.5 inches. Very cute. Oh, thank you, Black Widow. All right. Yeah, because most likely just send me an email if you're interested in anything. And because after this, I have to go run to the post office, and then I also gonna visit with my granddaughter a little bit. Okay. So this is $1 buy it now for the blue-green bottle. It's very cute. It is glazed on the outside, and also, as far as I can reach my thumb, it's also glazed on the inside. Okay. Very, very cute. Okay. But if there's no interest, okay, sounds good. My next item is this angel, and this is going to be bath now of $4. I believe this is a Homco piece. It did have a sticker, but it's gone. But it gives me the Homco vibes. And she's playing the violin, but she's left-handed, which I thought it was cute. Okay. She is 5 inches tall. And the base is 2 3/4. But she's in perfect condition. Look at her wings. And I collect the angels, but I'm letting this one go. Look at her little pink bows.
Well, that's wonderful for a kid's room.
Yes. And then she's got her little
guardian angel to watch over them while they sleep.
Yeah. Look, she's got her little footsies right here. So cute. And then she's got some daisies. She's like she's stepping on a cloud. But I think it's just so cute. Okay. And it's a buy it now $4 number 4. Look at her eyes. I used to pick up stuff like this for my grandkids, but they're too old now. They have other things in their room. But I just think she's very, very adorable. But if there's no interest, I will pass. And this is a Cubist bowl. in the research I did, which I've never seen this. I have a Cubist fairy lamp, but says that this was a vintage Jeannette Glass Cubist. It's a mayo or custard cup or bowl. And this is going to be a buy it now, $4, number 5. When I first got it, I thought it was an open sugar, and I guess you can use it for that. But sometimes when I find this, I'll go back.
That's a great little dessert bowl. Ice cream,
Yes.
put a little ice cream sundae in it.
Yes. And I've never seen this in the Cubist. I've never seen this kind. This is the first time that I've come across one of these. Okay. And actually, I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. This is about now not $4, but $3, number 5. I was looking at the wrong thing. This is an old tag firm, because like I said, I lowered the price. Okay.
Immediate discount. You
Yes.
see it, you get a discount.
Yeah, because you know what, guys? Somebody was saying the other day on the chat, it's like if you see something and it didn't sell, send me an email and make me an offer, and let me know, because this stuff's got to go. I'm only keeping stuff that I like, all the stuff behind me, except for the top shelf. All that stuff is stuff that I'm keeping, So, but if there's no interest, I will pass. And I'm going to show one more here. And then 3. Yes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This is an Aquarius, a Federal Glass mug. These are from like the 70s. Me and my brother used to have. He still has his. I broke mine when I moved. Okay. And this is just going to be a starting bid of $2, number 7. And it's from January 20th to February 18th. Okay. It's got all this beautiful stuff in the back. If you have somebody that was born, this is a great birthday gift. I have one of my daughters was born February 19th. So she falls into a different category.
Hey, Pooh. Come here, baby. Come
Okay.
on, buddy.
Starting bid $2, number 17.
What?
Okay.
What?
And if there's no interest, I'm going to pass it back to Randy.
And this is Tom. This is THOM, and he's my naughty kitty. Tom gets in trouble, and his cohort, her name is Jerry, and she's they're both tabbies, but he's, of course, a ginger tabby. And then I have a little girl tabby that looks like Maria's kitty on her.
Oh, so speaking of my cat, yesterday I had to babysit my daughter's dog, Luca. He's a German Shepherd. But Julian is not stupid. I had put him outside. He went around and was by my front door saying, you have company and it's going to come into my space. So I put him back outside with his food. But once Luca was gone, when my daughter picked him up, I brought him in, and man, he was attached to that blanket that the Luca was laying on, and like, he was in my space. He knew that.
Tommy comes into my room here and gets in trouble. I have found, but he's a needy boy. He comes and he goes, he needs to be picked up. And I find if I pick him up and hold him for a little bit, when I put him down, he leaves.
Yes.
Because
yes.
This little stinker has gotten up on my workspace. He has stolen a quarter. He has stolen tools. He stole jewelry off of my table over here in the middle of an auction. Ran away with a necklace.
Yes.
He opens all the cabinets and goes into the cabinets he jumped up on the kitchen counter, and you know those, do you have a Sonic drive-in and they give you these little peppermint candies, wrapped
Uh-huh.
peppermint candy? We found one of those in the middle of the floor. He had gotten that off the counter
Oh.
and was playing with it.
The
He
only thing
just
Julian does is out there on my patio, I have some plants, and I have a spider plant, and he'll eat the little spiders off of it. You know, and
oh
I'm like, so I have
he
to
has
put it
he
up
has
high.
killed many plants. I am down to
Yes.
no plants.
I have to
And
put it up high. He can't reach it.
that doesn't help. The little idiot. Once I heard a funny noise in the kitchen. And see, they chase flies. And I don't know how the dang flies get in because we never leave the doors open. But I kept hearing a noise in the kitchen. I walk in the kitchen, I look around, I don't see a thing, but I keep hearing a noise. So I go into the kitchen, I hear the noise, I look up. He is on top of my kitchen cabinet. He's up on top. How he got up there, I don't know. And it's like, good Lord in heaven. Anyway, so buy it now, $6 for a set. Now this necklace is from the 80s. It is a gold tone twisted rope. It was very, very common to have these necklaces. Everybody needed a good basic gold tone rope chain, but this comes with a bracelet. It comes with a 8-inch twisted gold tone bracelet. Now, there is a little difference in the color. The bracelet is more of a older gold color than this, but you're not wearing your bracelet up here. So it's the set for $6. The gold tone bracelet with the matching necklace. And you can easily put pendants on this. This sparkles lovely. It's got diamond cutting, and I don't know if you see it, but it sparkles really nicely. It's a very well done. There's no wear on it. Nicely heavily plated. Very nostalgic. But sometimes you just need a nice nostalgic piece of jewelry. Okay. No interest in that, and that's okay. Well, back starting, 2010, I decided I would start making jewelry. So I started collecting and getting beads and beads and beads and beads. Majority of the ones I got were from Jewelry Television, who have very good beads. Well, I have all these beads. And now that I'm finally retired and I've got a studio, guess what? I got into selling. And so now I don't have time to make jewelry. So I need to liquidate. I need to get rid of some of these beads. So I have buy it now, $8 for choice. And these are 1 pound. Now these are from JTV. I've never used a single bead. They were sold exactly as you're seeing them. So my first lot is 1 pound of shell and mother of pearl beads. And you are going to find duplicates, so you could easily make earrings, all kinds of sizes. Dyed shell, natural shell, spacers. Everything is drilled. 1 full pound. And trust me, they did not cost that when I got them. So there's choice 1, the shells. Choice 2 is what I'm calling the cool beads, or the blue. This is a 1 pound bag. Okay, good. These are 1 pound bag, and these are all stone. They're magnesite, jadeite, quartz, and howlite. Except for so like the you've got magnesite and howlite. You've got the beads in their natural color. You've got dyed beads. You've got rose quartz. there's a big one, but stars, all kinds of neat. So this is the blue or cool, 1 pound. Then your third choice is, of course, if you've got blue, you've got to have pink or warm. So
Okay, Robin
this
wants
one,
that other batch as well.
okay, well, 1/8 will give you choice. Remember, it's choice. You only have to put the 8 in once, Robin. So after I show you the last one, you can pick which ones you want. This
Maybe
is
she wants all of
another.
it.
Okay, this is a 1 pound bag. These contain rhodonite, quartz, jasper, jade, and
Yeah,
agate.
she says she wants both. Robin says she wants both.
Okay,
So
so,
those
you
first
don't
two
want
are
the
sold.
shell. You just want the blue beads and all the in other words, the cool and the warm. I mean, the amount of rose quartz in this alone. Again, all drilled beads. Yes. So you
Okay.
want these two, correct? Not the shell. Because there were 3 choices.
She wants all 3 packs.
She does want all 3. Okay.
Yes.
Very good. I am so glad to find a good home for them. Thank you so much, Robin. They are gorgeous beads. Good quality.
Yeah, she says she wants the shell.
All 3. Okay.
That's okay.
Excellent. Okay. And then my last lot is a buy it now for $5. This is a sequin lot. Okay. Now, you know I've decorated eggs. Well, guess what? I had bought all these sequins and I forgot I had them. I never used them. So these are new. And I have 9 sequin on thread. So basically these are trim. They could be sewn onto clothing. They could be used to decorate eggs. They could use for junk journals, you know, whatever, anything. They're not individual sequins. Each pack originally cost me $1. The first one, 9 feet. It has 9 feet, never been opened. So here's blue, apple green, orchid glow. Now, this is an orchid. Magenta, but it's really, it looks blue. It's a purpley magenta. Pink, 6mm sequins. Ruby red. Pink parfait, which is a bubblegum pink. White iris, which is like the pearlized.
Okay, the goods girl is in for 5.
And turquoise. Well, they are sold, Jameen. But besides those, you also get this. Now, this bag has been opened. These are big blue sequins, but I've only used a few. And then there's about a half a bag of these silver sequin stars. So that's everything for $5. That's a deal. And that's Jameen. And I'll put her down. And that is my 3. And I'm so glad to find homes for these things. Oh God, I've got more. I must have thousands of check beads that I got to find home for. I'll get them set up eventually.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay.
Robin, because they're good quality. They're
So for
still
this round,
sellable, Robin.
for this round I have, okay, I have, this is a Taylorton cream and sugar. The sugar is supposed to have a lid. I've gone back and forth for the past almost year. Haven't come across it. So, but you can use it. I use it one time when I had company for just sugar packets. But you get both of them, buy it now $4. And this is from Taylorton, made in USA.
Oh, Jameen, if I got check beads, name your color.
Okay.
The mixes.
This is plain right here. And you have this design in the front with the silver. And there's no chips, no cracks, nothing like that. Okay. And then this is the creamer. And I love, that's what I saw first when I picked it up. I just love it. Again, plain on this side. You have this wheat design in the front. But look at the handle. Okay. And if it doesn't sell today, this is not coming out. I'm going to set it aside so that when my friend comes over, love the shape. Yeah, me too. So this is buy it now, $4, number 6 for both. Okay. Yep, I do too. And then number 7, it's a buy it now at $4, and this is File Mate. It has a zipper in the front with some pockets. Okay. Great if you have a tablet also and stuff like that. And then you have, and it's nice and clean. Okay. The goods girl says, name the price, Brandy. Name the place. I think she meant to say
Name the place. I'll just have to, and I never know where you're coming, but I'll tell you what, I'll bring some to Maria next week. How about that? So if you come back next week, I'll be showing some.
Yep. And we have 32 people in the house. Yay. So this is a buy it now, $4. It's fuchsia, and it's 9.5 wide and 6.5 tall. Okay. And it's got these beautiful flowers in the front. Hi, Southern Belle. Southern Belle, if you want to fill my jot form up on top, I'll turn you blue. And if there's no interest on this, I will pass. And my third item, it's this, these birds. They're crystal. When I did the research, it says for sauces, but I usually, sometimes I come across these and I use them for your tea bags in the winter. I drink a lot of tea, and I can use one of these for like your tea bag and stuff.
They can also be a spoon rest.
Yes. And they're both for $4, buy it now. Okay. And from tail to beak, it's 4.5 inches this way. Okay. They have the crisscross pattern in the back, nice and smooth in the front. And there's no tips or nothing. Okay. And I believe, yeah, that was my 3. I'm going back to Randy, and I got to go the little girl's room myself.
That's fine.
If I'm not back by then, just keep going.
Jameen, I get big. This is an example of what I will be selling. These size bags, check beads. What, and I don't have this one prepared, but back over a decade ago, JTV, check beads were scarce, but they found a buyer overseas who had a warehouse full of check beads, and they went through their warehouse. They bought the whole warehouse, but they went through, and instead of just buying, they were all separate. Like these were all blue, these were all white, green. They went through and they picked and mixed and made mixes. They mixed them on the spot, and then they bagged them in, like, I think 1 pound bags, and then they sold them as a bead mix. So it's not just, you go to Michael's or Joann's and you buy one little string. You're lucky if it's 8 inches, and it still costs you $8 of check beads. So these are, like, often they have 500 some beads in a bag. So this is what I will be bringing. Okay, so what I've got this round, it's just harder for me to get them organized, but I mean, I've got every color combination you can imagine. So what I've got next is a choice, starting bid of $6. I know everything's been buy it now. Starting bid, $6, choice. What I have are Japan porcelain figurines of Chinese people. Go figure. Okay. So the first one I have is this lovely woman in a turquoise colored outfit holding a fan. She's vintage. She got her little Japan mark. Beautiful. Now the flowers are hand painted. She has gold on her little shoes. Hi, Alice. So she's choice 1. Choice number 2 is a little fellow that I just got, and I thought they would go good together. Now this little man, he also says Japan, but the notes when I Google him says he's occupied Japan, and occupied Japan is for a specific time frame, I think from 147 to 1952. So he is called the Little Drummer Boy, and he came in different color combinations. Like I saw one that had green shirt and yellow pants. He's got his foot up on a jug, and he has a drum, and he is Chinese. So these are your choices. Neither of them have a bit of damage on them. All the paint is great. They're glazed. So your choices are the lady or the man. And let's see, what was I saying? I was offering them choice of 6 or both for 10. You know, short guys love taller women. Any interest? Now, these are considered vintage. He could easily be 40s, 50s, and so could she. So we might be the same age. Not quite antiques, but getting there. Oh, okay. Alice, they are available. Let me quickly mark that down. Okay, let me get back to my Hello Kitty page. There's Hello Kitty, and that's Alice, okay? And the black twill bag. Oh, the gold necklace and bracelet. That is such a, that is such a lovely set. You just don't find nice things like that anymore. Let me find it. And the black flower twill bag. Okie dokie, got that. So it looks like we not no interest on the couple. Not a problem. All right. Now, where did I put that? Oh, yes.
Hey, Alice.
Buy it now, $6.
If you fill my jot form on the top, I'll make you blue.
So Hello Kitty, the black flower bag, and the twisted set are yours, Alice. Okay, buy it now, $6. Oh, what the heck, $5. Make it 5. What the heck? This is vintage. This is a 3.5-inch tall gold or amber colored pressed glass small vase. No chips on it. It can be used for flowers. You can use it to put like little pins or stuff. Although I warn people, I know from experience, if you're going to use a mug or a piece like this as a pin holder, take a little bit of cardboard and put some cardboard down in the bottom because pins will leak. Now, pen ink will not permanently mark glass, but it's a booger to get out, and it will stain ceramic. I learned that from using a coffee mug that I decided, oh, I'll use this coffee mug to drink out of. Nope, could not get the ink out. All right, so that's Jamine's. Very good. And then my last item this round, this is a starting bid of 5. These are vintage. Well, they're from the 40s or 50s, and these are made in Japan. This means that this was back in that occupied Japan period between 47 and 52. And these are beautiful old salt and pepper shakers. Now, one of them, the cork is up inside. You'd have to, break it up, get it out. And you can easily buy corks cheap on Amazon, all sizes. Now, there's a term for this motif. It's always a lake, and it always has these colors, and there's always a little house, and there's always trees. And you can look these up. There's a little wear on the gold plating, but that's to be expected for their age. These were used. But other than that, there's no nicks or there have been no fleas to these. And they can be yours for $5. And it just, the number of holes looks pretty much the same. But let's see. These were hand painted too. So if you look, there. This one has more red. See, I've got the identical seed. The houses are a little different because they're hand painted. Always the same theme, but you could put pepper in one because you can tell them apart. But they always painted the same thing on them. Any interest? Oh, Jameen likes them. Well, you know what? Just count it down for Jameen. Unless somebody else is interested, they are Jameen's. I probably should have made him buy it now. I prefer buy it now myself. And that was my 5.
All right. I'm going to show the rest of my stuff. I have like 5. I do have 3, 4,
You
5.
just
Yeah,
go
I have
right
5
ahead.
items left. Do you still have more
This is-
stuff?
This is
Or
your
you're done?
channel. You could do whatever you want.
No, I'm asking you, do you have more stuff?
I have a one more round I can do,
Okay.
and that's what I have prepared. Oh no,
Okay.
that's okay, Claudette. I should have made it by it now.
Okay. So for my next item I have, and if you're not subscribed to me, please do so. And also to Randy. So my next item, these are vintage Indiana glass pebble leaf. And you get both of them for right now $2. Because I don't have any use for them. They are vintage, very pretty. Just gotta let it go. And it's $2 right now, number 10. Okay. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit because I'm starting to hurt.
Uh-oh.
My next item, it's this. This is gonna be number 12, but now $3. And this is from Fine China, Japan. The pattern is called Elegance. Oh, Black Widow wants this.
Yep, sold a Black Widow.
Thank you. And then this is a buy it now of $3 for the cup and saucer. And this is number 12. And Black Widow, before I send you the invoice, I have one more of those boxes like the one you got from me for Christmas to put Christmas ribbon and stuff in there. I'll send you a picture. And if you like it, then I'll put it in the same invoice it for you. And I'll send you a price because I don't remember how much I was going to sell it for. Okay. But these are in excellent condition. Great design. And you get the set for right now $3, number 12. Oh, and she wants this as well. Oh, I just want to verify. Does Black Widow want the cup and saucer for $3 as well? No. Okay. Got it. Okay. Next one I have is this next I have, these are JanSport backpacks that were my grandkids, so they have been loved. And I'm just doing them at buy it now. I have 2 left. They're $5 each. So you have one in black. And you have one in pink. And they're $5 buy it now. So if you want the black one, put in $5 black. If you want the one in pink, it's $5 pink. Okay. The pink one was actually mine. I used to put stuff in here when I used to go to my treatment. Okay. They're in excellent condition. Okay. It's pink. It's black or pink. Oh, okay. So you have choice. They're $5 each. And they have all kinds of pockets. And they're JanSport. So you have a big zipper up here. Okay, and then you have another one across for more stuff. And this was my sidekick. I used to use this once every 3 weeks. I would put all my stuff in here because I was there all day. Then you have another one in here, another deep pocket. And then you have another one here, and this one actually had the little thing for your keys. So, but for the kids that go to school, it has the extra wide. You know, this fits a lot of books. Okay. But if there's no interest, and same with the black one, they're both JanSport. I had a total of 5, and I already sold the other ones. Okay. And then my last item is this little crossbody. It's never been used. I bought this because I was going to use it. Sometimes when I'm out shopping, I just like the little crossbody, but it doesn't. I will take both backpacks. Oh, okay.
Backpacks out in the wild are expensive. If you
Yes.
go to the store, and for kids, that's great because then if they beat it up, you know, it'll last
Yes.
at least 1 year.
Well, then back in the day, I mean, my girls, all my 3 girls, they had nothing but JanSport. But back in the day, we had a sporting goods store here in Turlock, and if they ripped or something, you would just take it in and tell them what it was, and they had a special bag where they would send it in and fix it for you for free.
Oh, wow.
So, Black Widow, if you have a sewing machine, I have another one in Burgundy, a smaller one that was actually my little grandson. But where the backpack is, the handles, they're coming apart. But if you have a sewing machine, I just don't have time. I will put it in your box and you can have it. It's in a Burgundy. Let me show you really quick. And this one is a smaller one. This is more for like a little, let's see right here. It needs to be sewn because it's coming apart. And they don't repair them anymore. Even the store's not here anymore. But this was for when my grandson was little. But otherwise, it's in good condition. Okay? So you just let me know if you have a sewing machine that you can sew it. I will send it. My treat. That'll be my gift to you. And by the way, guys, sometimes I put stuff in your box, a little extra something. It's my gift to you. I don't charge you for it. And if you don't want it, you can pass it on or sell it to somebody else. Okay? But Black Widow, just let me know if you want it. Say yes or no. And my last item is this crossbody. It's brand new. It has a zipper back here. Okay, which I love because I can put my keys in here. But, yes, okay. Got it. Okay. But you have the straps, and the strap, you can take it out. It is adjustable. And also has the little, you know, if you don't have this, if you don't want the long, you can use the little wristlet.
The wristlet.
And it's in excellent condition. It's never been, I mean, I didn't have my phone because I just got a new phone. I don't have the phone with me, nor my wallet. That day I just had my credit card. But sometimes I want to have my wallet, you know, just in case. And it doesn't fit. You know, and I even asked my granddaughter, but they already have. So I love it. And
Well, they're great for teens.
Yes.
That's perfect.
So this is about now $3, number 16. $3, number 16. And it has the it has the little thing that turns. Yeah, it's never been used.
Does anybody remember Candy Stripers? That's what it looks like, is Candy Striper.
Yes. It's never been used.
Do they still have Candy Stripers?
I'm not sure. I know my daughter's a nurse, but I don't know, because that's something the Candy Strappers used to be through, like when I went to high school.
Yeah, you were
You
in
know.
high school. They were
Yeah.
high school volunteers at the hospitals.
Yes.
It was often for young girls who had an interest in maybe getting into a medical
Yes.
career.
Yes.
I don't think schools encourage volunteer work anymore like they did when I was
and it's like I remember back in the day when I was in high school, starting at junior high and 8th grade, they had the home ec, which was half the year you learned how to sew, and half the year you learned how to cook.
Yeah.
You know, and now they don't do that anymore. You know, they like my granddaughter, she just graduated, and there's a lot of sports and stuff like that, but she doesn't know how to cook, and she's going to go to college, you know, and it's like, you better learn how to cook, because you're going to have roommates and not everybody knows how to cook, and you're going to starve.
Well, cooking is not hard.
Yeah.
If you can play a video game, you can cook.
That's right. That's right. Well, she doesn't like video games, but she plays a lot of sports. Well, she plays 3 types of sports, but she's more into soccer, like her dad. Anyway, that was the last of my stuff. Hi, Joanne. I'm gonna go back to Randy, and that was it.
All right. Well, I've just got a few more little items.
Okay.
Does anybody have anybody they know that is going to be having a baby? I have got the neatest book. Gosh, I wish there was somebody in my family having a baby. I've got 3 of them, actually. Yeah. Buy it now, $3. Now, it's in a protective plastic case, but this is a hardback book. And this is the most inclusive baby book I have ever seen. So what it has is pages, and you can't see them. I'm sorry, they're hard to see. But what it covers is mommy and daddy. It's a history book. All the things, mommy, daddy, where did you come from? Where did you meet? What was your first date? Blah, blah, blah. Kids ask this stuff, usually around age 7. And this covers information about mommy, information about daddy, family tree to fill in all the grandmas and grandpas and aunts and uncles. It has when mommy and daddy first met, pictures. When mommy and daddy proposed, pictures. Wedding. Then when they first discovered they were pregnant, sonogram, visit to the doctor, listen to the heartbeat, all of that stuff documented. Then follow until the baby's here, and it's pictures in the hospital, who was the nurse, who was the doctor, what time was I born, what day was I born, all that stuff. It then follows baby showers, gifts, anything like that. First birth, 1 through, I think birthdays 1 through 6, 1 through 5 for sure. You know, it's just a wonderful, but mostly it's the history for the kid. You know, because then later when they're an adult, there's nobody around to ask.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, guys, my granddaughter that just graduated, when she was born, I was down there because they lived in San Diego, and I was down there for a month. I got my daughter one of those books, not that exact one. And now that she's 18, she goes back and reads, and her other grandma
and they can add to it, and you can put notations. You can add little things. You can add little anecdotes. You can, baby's first tooth, baby's favorite toy. You can add pictures in it. There's so much.
She was born with a lot of curls, and we cut one of her curls, and there's a little thing in there to put her first curl, her first piece of hair.
So this is a picture frame.
Yeah, a picture of her that was also attached to her pacifier, her Nuck.
Yeah, you can put the picture of your baby in there. Well, anyway, so I have 3 of these. And it's like I said, it's an incredible and comprehensive. Now you can cut these tags off and leave it in the plastic cover if you wanted, but it's a hardcover. I just can't rave about it enough. I really can't, because they did not have stuff like this.
Have a baby, that's an excellent gift.
And never had anything that comprehensive when I was pregnant.
Yes.
Okay, next item is a child's book, $3. And this is the Great Bear Brigade Super Sweet Surprise. I think it rounds about that. I've never heard of this. Of course, I'm not into kitty books anymore because I have no little people in my life anymore. It's a hardback book. It has great artwork. So I think it's going to be surrounding or a birthday party. So it's about this Bear Brigade. Now they're a huge family or a huge group because there's all kinds of people. Oh, I see. It says today is Mom's birthday. You need a gift. So this is working on a surprise. Oh, okay. This is working on a surprise birthday present for Mommy. And they made a mess making the cake. And they burned the cake. And oh my gosh, they're panicking because there's smoke in the kitchen. And they're afraid Mommy and Daddy see the smoke and run home. And instead of getting mad, Mommy helps them break. So there's Mommy and Daddy helping. And they ice the cake and they decorate. It talks about never be afraid to ask people to help, to pitch in, to help. And then they have a successful party. So this is a really cute book. $3. So if you have a little girl or a little boy who loves being a helper, this would be a good book. Okay. $3. Now, my last thing is geared toward little girls. And I had the two items and I finally put the two together. I love it. So this is a buy it now, $8. Now, the first thing I've got is a Melissa and Doug chunky puzzle. Now, I don't interested. And look, it's a puzzle mermaid. And look, she's got clothes and you can change her clothes in the different outfits, okay? But guess what I have to go with it? A little mermaid tail purse. Isn't this just the cutest stinking thing you've ever seen with sequins? $6 gets you the puzzle and the mermaid tail purse. It's called Dress Up Mermaid. I'm trying to see if I can find a date on this. Ages 2 and up. But see, this little purse is very appropriate for a young girl. Young girl would love them. Yeah. Well, go ahead. Make it 6. It was 8. But you can make it 6. If somebody will take it home for 6, I'll be happy. I don't think you can find these cute little purses. I don't know where I got it, and I don't know where they got it. I just noticed there's one little splotch of something on the tail, but that must be part of, I'm trying to think if it's something I can scratch off. It's just part of it. Or you can give them the puzzle first, and then when they're a little bit older, give them the tail purrs. I think it's adorable. I would play with this myself.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all the lovely outfits, color combinations. It teaches them about matching colors and fashion, or just being wacky and doing different. Okay, doesn't look like we have any interest in that, but that's okay. And that's my 3. Now, I will be invoicing this weekend. I've got one more auction today with Aaron, the ephemera guy, at 5:00 Central. He, Becky, and Anitra, the I Spy Queen. I do post my activities for the week on my channel, usually starting Sunday morning, and then put the links in. But next week, I will be with Dawn and Teresa on their members show Tuesday, Becky on Thursday, because I'm always with Becky and Becky's Vintage and More on Thursday. I'll be back with Maria on Saturday with check beads. Anybody interested in inexpensive silver jewelry? Dawn and Teresa again on Monday, the 25th.
And guys, next week we will go longer because next week, Dee from the Thrill of the Thrift will no longer be. She's only going to be selling every other week. So next week we'll bring more items. And
I can bring lots of
my
check
arm
beads.
will be better. I have a doctor's appointment this week, and I'll let you guys know what's going on.
Very good. And I have an Etsy store, Moon Valley Crafts, all one word run together. You can email me about anything or items you're interested in, and I can see if I've got them and bring them next week.
Yes.
And that's pretty well it. I thank you all. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for your purchases and for looking and for giving me better ideas on things.
Yes. And my neighbor is making a bunch of noise outside, and my granddaughter just texted me. She wants me to come over and have some lunch with her. She's going to go pick up food. So thank you, everybody, for being here. And yes, if you see something that in the replay, send us an email
and
with a screenshot or a number or whatever.
Beautiful job.
Get it. And probably tonight and tomorrow, I will see. I'll be starting invoicing. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.